Hey, what's up, guys? So, during the pandemic, one of the good things that happened is that a ton of people got into fishing. And most of them didn't get into bass fishing, they didn't get into offshore fishing. They got into fishing at the little ponds or the little creeks near their house. But a lot of people had never been before or hadn't been since they were kids. So I thought I would shoot this video as kind of a Tackle Tip Tuesday kind of thing, as a help to those people, to show them how to do one of the easiest kinds of fishing, which is just bluegill fishing, brim fishing. Show them just how easy and simple it is. It's one of the best ways to go out and have fun with your family. And it's easy, it's cheap, and they taste good. So I'm going to show you how to rig your pole, how to catch them, and how to clean them. So y'all watch. Okay, so I bought everything to go brim fishing for like $6 or $7. And it's super easy. All you need is a hook and a weight, or a hook and a bobber, and a couple worms. You just tie your hook on. That's super simple. You wrap around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go back through your initial loop, and then back through the loop that you just made, and pull it tight, and then cut the tag end off. You pull it all the way down snug, and then cut your tag end off, and then open your $1.67 pack of bobbers. And I'll show you this for people that's never done it. You put your finger on the top, and that little catch is going to come out. You run the bottom with the weight through that little catch. It's a little bit tricky, but you'll figure it out. It's not that hard. Run it through the bottom, then flip the bobber back up, and run it through the top. And that is all you need to go brim fishing right there. So let's show you how it's done. Got him. That was a little small. We'll throw him back. You hear him flopping around over there in the cooler. Fry those suckers up later. Oh yeah. They're such pretty colors too. Well, that's a big one. That is the perfect size right there. Alright, I wanted to show you guys the correct way to take a bluegill off the hook so you don't get hurt. A bluegill has spiky spines right there on his back. They won't really hurt you, but they'll poke you in the finger, and sometimes it gets infected. It's an uncomfortable situation. So the correct way to take one off is to grab him at the top of the head and slide your hand down like that. And then those spines can't get you. And then you just pop the hook out. Sometimes it's a little difficult, depends on how far they ate it. Then you put them in the cooler to eat. All right, guys, there's our pile of bluegill. Now I'm going to show you guys how to dress them. All right, guys, I wanted to show you how to dress one of these brim because they're super easy to dress. It's not hard at all. I normally have a fillet knife. I actually forgot it, so I'm going to show you how you can even do it with your pocket knife because there's literally nothing to it. The first thing, you want to get all the scales off the fish because nobody wants to eat scales. And you just dress them out. Make sure you don't leave any scales because they'll get in your teeth and you choke up on them a little bit. But pretty much all the fish we eat have scales, so that's not really that big a deal to get them off. And right down here underneath the tail, we'll have some. And then right down here underneath the belly, I'll have some. And then you flip them over. And they make a tool for this, a fish scaler, but like I said, this is cheap and inexpensive, and you might be doing it just on your kids for one weekend. And as you can see, the scales are off this fish, and that took about a minute. Now you pull that little fin up and get these scales off so you can see it. You pull his little fin up right there, and then cut right behind the base of his head, the base of his gill plate. And this knife is not very sharp because I forgot it. And you're just going to take his head off. And normally that's way easier when you have a sharp knife. So now, fish doesn't have a head, and then you see right there, what you want to do is stick your knife inside there and come up through that little opening in the back and cut straight back. And see, now it splits open his guts. That was a big female. She's got the roe in her. You can actually eat that roe right there. But now that fish is completely dressed out and ready to eat. You wash him off and you leave the tails, the fin on him, everything. I'm giving these to my grandmother. I know how she's going to cook them. She's going to fry them. That tail will end up being just like a potato chip. It's excellent. There's our brim fillets, guys. They're ready to eat. All you got to do now is batter them and put them in the fryer. Knock, knock. Knock, knock.
Hey, how you doing?
I brought y'all brim.
Brim? You been fishing?
And you're going to be on YouTube.
Hey there, buddy.
I brought y'all brim.
Well, good gracious sakes. Sit right there on the table.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you learned how to do that. I know for a lot of my viewers that are watching this channel, this is how they started out. You know, in the last 3 weeks, I have been trout fishing, tuna fishing, snook fishing, and fished a bass tournament. And I've spent so much time outside in the outdoors, and it started with my dad taking me brim fishing or bluegill fishing. So it's so easy. Take your kids out there, take your wife out there, take your girlfriend out there. It's fun, it's enjoyable, they taste good, and it's just a good way to be outside. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. We'll see y'all next time.